Hey everyone, how are you all? Christy, how are you? Scott, how are you tonight? Vapor, how are you? Hold on a second. Oh, shit. I have to grab something real quick. Yeah, don't forget to put your chat on live chat. Hit the thumbs up. Hey, Commander. Vapor, who are you talking about? Are you talking to me? Hold on. Hold on just a second, y'all. Courtney, how are you? Alright, Vapor, I just need you back. Alright. Jeff, how are you? Sally Mae, you'll try to be good. Hey, King, how are you? Sally, sometimes it's hard to be good. Don't ask me how I know that, but yeah, give me a second to look something else up. I'm not gonna go in here and do something else. And I gotta go fix that shit. Elsie, how are you? Sally Mae, you couldn't hear me? I was talking to myself anyway, so it don't matter. Courtney, no. I never found out. Never came back. They were said that they were looking for someone who they said I'd never heard of, so as long as they don't come back and bother me, they'll be alright. Good lord. Hmm. Hold on just a second. Has anybody seen Betty Joe today? I seen her earlier when she was talking about Bubbles going to the pumpkin patch, but I haven't seen her since then. Yeah, Christy, I saw that, but that was the last thing I heard. She didn't mention. Yes, yes, she did. Yesterday was her daughter's birthday, but because Bubbles couldn't get cake and ice cream last night. Oh, hey, Betty Joe. There she is, y'all. Um, she said that Bubbles was going to get some tonight. She dozed off, y'all. Okay, let me do one other thing here. Betty Joe, how are you?
Good.
How's Bubbles?
She's good. She's sleeping.
Oh, did she get her cake and ice cream?
Yes, she did.
Okay, that baby deserved that.
Yeah, after trying to do that, I don't know what the hell she was doing. Some try to acrobat off the bed.
Well, I'm glad she's okay. That's all that matters. Commander, did I
She
say hi to
scared
you?
all of us. Trust me.
Well, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a whole lot more of that.
Yeah, but I don't know what she was. She was laying at the end of the bed, but she wasn't close to the end. She was like in the middle.
Hmm.
She was just laying there, and she went to say something to me, and then next thing I know, she's on the floor, jumped up, screaming,
Oh,
hit her face and her head.
poor baby.
She got a big old purple spot on her forehead on the side. Then she's got a little bruise on her nose and still a little bit of a fat lip.
Well, at least nothing's broken,
No, and she didn't have a concussion.
so that's good. Okay, Commander, I was just making sure. I couldn't remember if I did or not. King, know who didn't do what? Okay, I'm trying to get my notes situated here. I've got like 10 pages of Kada Scott stuff.
And she didn't go to bed till after 11:30 last night and got up and went to school.
She was excited. Didn't you say she had, what was it, show and tell? Or
Yeah, she had show and tell.
she was excited for that. She needs to tell that bully she want to fight. Yeah.
You know what my daughter said? She said to the doctor. She
What?
told him, says, no more. She said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed.
Oh,
He said, yeah, you fell off the bed, didn't you?
well, hopefully she doesn't do it again.
No, I put the bed by the wall.
Okay, good.
I said, nope, we ain't doing this.
That don't mean it won't happen again, though. Hopefully
No.
not, but there's still a chance.
Yeah, I mean, she's going to get bumps and bruises.
Oh, for sure. Okay, y'all. I'm trying to find my notes dated for today because, like I said, I've got like 10 different pages of notes for Kada.
So now the homicide got involved with it.
Yeah, the homicide unit is the one that has taken it over. Vapor, thank you so much for that super chat. He says 2 more days until the bash. Yes.
But that's they're not ruling it a homicide.
They're saying that they're not investigating it as a homicide, but the homicide unit has taken it over, and the FBI is also assisting.
That don't make no sense.
I'm thinking because they're not gonna put all the information out. I'm and that maybe they have possibly found something that they think that this could be or could turn into a homicide investigation, because it doesn't make sense why the homicide detectives would take it over.
Well, see, also I seen something. I don't know where it was. I think it was on Facebook that they're talking about having it as a recovery investigation.
See, I haven't seen that yet. Now, also, I have seen, and let me just say this: People Magazine is the one that has an article that is saying that the hold on, so I'm saying the right person here. Where the fuck did my people? Oh dear lord, hold on. It's the commander something. Okay, so the department now confirms the people. The investigation into Scott's disappearance has been handed over to the homicide unit, though it is not being investigated as a homicide. That's how they're putting it. The Terrell Detective, how are you? But there are other people on social media who are making posts about this, saying that it has been officially ruled as a homicide case. I have not seen where authorities have came out and said that,
I don't know.
but they could be people could be taking it as that because of the homicide unit taking the lead on it now.
Right.
And King, I do think that they found something. They did find clothing at the arboretum. They have not confirmed if those clothes belong to Kada or not that I have seen anyway. Um, Apparently, they got a tip that led them to the arboretum. They also have done a search on a house. Uh, I went playing on Google Maps earlier today, looked all around the house. I found one camera. I do believe the it's a townhouse, but I think the way they have it set up that there's 3 units in the one townhouse. There's a front door, a door on the side of the unit, and then a back door. The back door is the one that has the camera
Hmm.
up above the door. I
Now,
went. Go ahead.
the guy that they had wanted to speak to, have they spoke to him or they didn't speak to him?
Wait, what guy?
I don't know. They said there was a guy. There was a, how they put it. It was a guy they needed to speak to. I guess that knows her or knows something of her.
Could it have been the guy that lives at the house that they searched?
I I don't know. That's what I was wondering. I don't know because they never said any more about it.
King, is that a map emoji? I can't see it that good. I don't know. I'm wondering if they're kind of giving out hints if it's a guy that was harassing her.
That's what I see. That's another thing. Was it the same one that was supposedly harassing her, or they just said a guy they would like to talk to?
I mean, it could be the guy that lives at the apartment or at the townhome. We were able to find his name, but of course, I'm not going to put his name out there. Uh, it could be him. I honestly, after we got to looking into everything today, I don't know where the arboretum comes into play at because apparently they did the search on the house Thursday, and then the next day they went to do the search at the arboretum.
Hmm.
So, so I don't know what led them to there from this. If it came actually from the search of the house, or if it came from a tip, like some people are saying, or what. But after we were all talking about it in Discord today. I'm wondering, because she just started this job like 2 weeks before she went missing. Then,
Yeah.
like a few days before she went missing, she told her, I believe it was just her mom and maybe some other family members. Apparently, her dad didn't know about it. He didn't hear about it until after she went missing.
There's some
About that
harassing her.
somebody, yeah, that somebody was harassing her. And I'd said the other night, I wonder if it was like through text message or what.
Right.
Apparently, they were calling her phone. Uh, Elsie, thank you so much for that super chat.
Maybe that's the person they want to talk to.
It could be. Elsie says, in celebration of my father's 92nd birthday. Aw, thank you so much, Elsie. That was very nice of you. So, I don't know, because a few days ago, they said that they had not identified the person that was
Right.
harassing her.
Right.
Thank God, though, she did tell her mom about
Yeah.
that. Um, but I'm starting to wonder now that we got to talking about it in Discord today. Like I said, she started 2 weeks before she went missing. Then all of a sudden, there's someone calling her phone, harassing her, and then she goes missing.
Yep.
I'm wondering if it's somebody from the facility where she works at. Because King, right during the time that we had started talking about that, King had posted a TikTok in Discord, and the girl was talking about Kada's case. And she said that there's some reason why, and whoever it was that told the police that she left work early, it's like there's a reason why they're saying that, trying to push the police away from the facility. Now, I do understand that they have patients that are there. They have elderly people that live there.
Right.
Um, it's like a living assistant place. So I know that they don't want a bunch of cops around there and, going through people's stuff and searching and scaring the residents. I completely understand all that. But there is a missing 23-year-old girl out there.
Hmm.
And her last known location was at that facility. So I'm hoping that the police did a thorough search of the entire property of the facility, the and all the buildings. And I didn't realize how big this place was until I actually got to looking around on maps today. Um, it's a huge place. I even went in and found their website, looked at like their floor plans of the rooms. There's pictures of the inside of the building, like the common areas, where the guests eat and different seating areas and all that. There's not a one camera nowhere in that building that I could find.
And that's crazy. Because you'd think there'd be cameras all over.
Well, yeah, you would think so because of it being an assisted living facility. What if one of the residents got out?
Yeah.
What if you have a resident who has dementia or Alzheimer's and they leave not knowing what they're doing? How
Yeah.
are you going to find out which way they go if you have no
Exactly.
cameras? And there, when I got to looking around on maps, I did find it's not the main entrance, but it's like the entrance at the corner of the two streets with the little bitty parking lot by it. It does look like a camera up above the door, but I cannot tell if it is or not. When I zoom into it, it gets really blurry. I've tried to look from different angles. There's too many trees that get in my way. So I don't know if it is or not. I know there's a ring camera across the street at a house. I don't know if that camera picked anything up or not. I just know that there's something weird about this case.
Most definitely.
And I think that it all stems from that facility. I don't know if it's someone who works there that got a hold of her phone number, if it's someone that is uh, like within administration that would have obviously had her phone number whenever she got hired, if it's a patient that lives there, a patient's family member. But in my opinion, that's where this whole thing stems from, is from that facility. And I don't know if she's still there. I think with it being such a huge place, it could be a possibility that maybe she's somewhere there on the grounds of this place, or they took her somewhere else. But somehow, for whatever reason, she walked out of that building that night and never returned in the middle of her shift.
Yeah.
King, thank you, I got it.
To never be seen again.
Exactly. So I don't know. Hopefully, they will come out and explain why the homicide unit took it over. That's like my main thing. Why is the homicide taking over an investigation that is a missing person case?
That's what I want to know.
And the only logical explanation for that would be that they have found some type of information that obviously they are not going to put out to the public right now until they get more evidence, is that they possibly believe that she is no longer with us, and that this is will turn into a homicide investigation, which I hope it does not. Hopefully they can find her and she is alive and she is safe, and it turns out that she left on her own free will. That would be best case scenario.
Yeah.
That would be an awesome thing. She just needed time. She's stressed. She's been working. I just don't. I don't know. I'm not feeling that, but it's kind of one of those things. What is it? You hope for the best, but you prepare for the worst.
Yep.
Oh, hold on a minute. Sally said there's a lot of weirdos out there. Sally, that is true. And they haven't even said, does anybody in the chat know what position she held at the facility? Because if they would put that out, it would kind of probably better explain her role there and what she did during her shift. Elsie says, I just prepare for the worst.
I have no idea what she. I thought she worked there longer than 2 weeks. To be honest.
To begin with, I did too, but that's what everybody is saying, that she had just started 2 weeks before that. Then all of a sudden, someone is harassing her. Now she's come up missing. And then, literally, when we had mentioned that in Discord today, King pops up with this uh, video from TikTok of a creator over there talking about the case, and she says the exact same thing. Just started working there, someone starts harassing her, and now she's missing. Her phone is missing. Was it her iPad? And was it her Apple Watch, King, that were missing? I can't remember.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But her car was there, right?
Yes, and apparently, and I'm fixing to get to a timeline that Legacy over on Twitter had typed out. Poor thing, y'all. Legacy is like on vacation right now, and she's still putting out tweets and facts and information. So I'm gonna go over a timeline that she had put out just a little while ago, because the car I did not know was her mom's, but apparently she had borrowed the car from her mom that night, went to work, she didn't return home the next morning, called Kada's dad, asked if he had spoke to her. He says no. She calls Kada's job, and they was like, oh, she left before her shift was over with. Do they have CNAs there? Vapor, I would assume that they do. I know they have med techs there. There was, because they have a med tech position available, which she, well, I don't know what she went to college for either. Um, but they had, it was a med tech position, and what did I tell you the other one was? An activities assistant, I think was the other one. She could easily be, yeah, she could, yeah, CNA is nothing to, because it's very, very easy to get licensed in that. Hold on one second.
I wonder why they didn't put out her position. Why they're keeping that?
I don't know, but I wish they would, because it may explain a little bit more about what she did. Because when I was looking through the website, I was trying to find the floor plans for these apartments, as they call them, for the residents.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but apparently, all the apartments have washers and dryers. But they do have weekly laundry services and stuff like that. So if she's if there's a part of the facility that is not apartments, and those people who do not live in the apartment side of that facility need laundry done, and she works in that department as like cleanup or something like that, more than likely she's not going to be around the patients that much. She's just going to be around the coworkers who are also doing the same job that she's doing. She may be around the patients long enough to run in, grab their laundry, bed sheets and stuff like that, take them in, do the laundry for them, and then bring them back, or however that works there. If she's a CNA, she's going to be with patients constantly. She's going to go in and do what she needs to do with one patient, and then she's going to go to her next one.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to depend what her position is there. And does it have a basement? I want to say yes, Sally. I'm going to have to go back and look at Google Maps, y'all. I'm so sick of looking at Google Maps today, because I've been all over Philadelphia on there, that I can, just like the Luigi Mangione case, I went all over New York, that I could damn near get around there on my own. I could go to Philly right now and go wherever I needed to go.
Did they search the facility?
I think they said they did, but I don't. How well did they search it? Did they go through every room, through every apartment? Did they look in every little closet, in every little nook and did they look everywhere? There is a way there. Okay, so where the main entrance is, it's like this big, beautiful, grand entrance. Okay, then at the corner of the two streets, there's another entrance there with a smaller parking lot. But if you go around that corner, there's a door that's kind of tucked away, and there's a driveway right beside that door that doesn't lead to anything. It's just like a driveway where you just kind of like pull in there.
I don't know.
So if she had access to that door and she went out that door, somebody very easily could have been sitting right there and took her. And there's no cameras. And the church that's across the street from there, I cannot find no cameras. And I've never heard of a medical facility, whether it's a hospital, a doctor's office, nursing home, assisted living facility, whatever it is, that doesn't have cameras. That makes absolutely no sense to me. Hold on one second. See, I'm not sure she was taken out the property. Tiff, I'm starting to wonder if she was ever taken out the property at all. And the arboretum, there's no cameras at the entrance or at the main entrance. I haven't looked at the other two. When you go down the road to, is it the Cope House? I believe you have to go down this little bitty narrow blacktop road to get to this big beautiful house that does not have any cameras. I don't know what it is about Philadelphia and no cameras, but there's no cameras. On the way to that house, that road runs along the edge of the arboretum, and I'll have to pull that up here in a minute and show it. On the opposite side of that line, there is a house, and the tree that's in when you go into the driveway, there's a tree on the left hand side of the driveway that has a camera on it that's pointing towards the road. The road, though, runs through the arboretum. And that's the only way to get to those houses down that road is you got to go through the park to get to them. So I don't know if they think that there's something in the park. I don't know what part of the park that they searched, if they searched the whole 55 acres. But are they 1,000% certain that one of those houses in there isn't connected to the case?
Doesn't make no sense for that place not to have cameras.
No, it doesn't. Okay, let me see what this is in case yet. Okay, so apparently there appears to be a guy that she's been seeing, or at least he thought they were a thing. I noticed that she never posted about him. Okay, and I don't know who this person is that posted this in a Facebook group. Okay, but she never posted about him, and he never posted about her until she went missing. He seems to really like her and care. I'm wondering if she broke things off or what. I'm also assuming that this is a camera man at times. As a disclaimer, I do want to make it clear that I am not accusing the man of anything. However, this is a missing person case and his stuff is public. I don't know him and he don't know me. He's just part of her love life from what it seems. So could that be the guy, Betty Joe, that you're talking about?
It could be.
Okay.
That could be. I don't know. All I know is they said there was a man that they wanted to speak with.
That I mean, it would make sense if it's him,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Maybe an argument with a coworker. King, that too would make sense. You start a new job, you're around new people. You may not vibe with them, you may not get along with them, you may not like their ways. Arguments will break out. Very easily could have happened. Let's see. Is there a chance that a resident could be an old RSO? Hmm.
I don't know.
Would would they let an RSO into a place like that?
I have no idea.
I do know that whenever visitors come into the place, there's a kiosk that they have to check in at, and then they have to check out when they leave, so they can keep a record of who goes in and out. So I'm assuming that there's children that go in also. That's kind of a good question, Vapor. I never thought of that.
See, we have a few assisted living places around here. They all have cameras.
I've never seen a place that didn't have cameras. This is literally
But it's
the
some
first place.
that place does not have a cameras don't have cameras anywhere.
Okay, Tiff says is there, if there's a kiosk, there were cameras. The kiosk probably does have a camera on it, so
Yeah.
it takes an image of the people who are checking in to verify against the time and all that. That would make sense. But when she goes into work and she's done with her shift and she leaves, where did they have to clock in and out at? Is
Well,
there a
see,
camera there?
didn't they say she left in the middle of her shift?
Yes.
So who's to say she even clocked out?
And see that's the thing they haven't said. They just said that she left in the middle of her shift.
See, somebody knows something working there. Even if you somebody knows whether or not she clocked out. Somebody knows whether or not.
And law enforcement could already know all this information and they're just not putting it out. This is just
Yeah.
things that us as true crime people think about and we just make it known to the public that we want to know this information.
See, that's what I can't stand about law enforcement. You want the public's help. You want tips. You want this. but you're not putting out enough information on the person
Right.
that either gone missing or somebody was kidnapped. You're not putting out enough.
Well, see, and that's the thing about the foul play part of all this. They don't even know if foul play is involved.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You
So,
don't have enough information for any of the public to even try to help you.
right. I see. I doubt they're running background checks. If you tip, yeah, because the apartments start at $3,500 a month, and it's literally the living room and bedroom is one room. Some of them have what they call a kitchen that only has a small refrigerator and a sink and a closet and a bathroom.
Yeah, I mean,
And that's it.
pretty much they do what they do is they run your credit and all that. They do a background check.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious now because honestly, I've never thought about that as far as like people going into nursing homes and live in facilities and stuff like that.
See,
Do they check to see if they're RSOs?
uh, I don't know. My grandma, when we were younger, I think I was in my like 20s. She lived in a nursing home,
Mm-hmm.
assistant living, because she had dementia.
Mm-hmm.
And they did background checks. They did your financials and all that to see if you
Right.
could. But where she went, they had cameras.
Well, see, that's like the one where my father-in-law's second wife, when she went in there, they had to do all that. They had to, check because she got Social Security from her first husband. So they had to check that. They had to check everything that was in her name as far as property or whatever.
Yeah.
Um, I don't. I can't remember. They might have done a credit check. I don't even remember. But they, checked her insurance and all this and that.
Because
And they went
insurance helps pay.
right. Yeah, I think her insurance paid like a certain percentage of it, and then
Yeah.
her check would cover the rest or whatever. Um, but and this is y'all, this is like a little bitty ass town that has three red lights in it. Okay, their nursing home is covered with cameras.
Yeah.
There
That's,
is when you go in the door. In order to get into the door, to get inside of the nursing home, you have to know the code on the keypad.
mm-hmm.
to get in it,
Yep,
or you're not going in.
we got that around here. Got to have a code. They got cameras. They got a security guard that would sit at the door on
Mm-hmm.
the inside. They had, you know, but yeah, they would do. They did a background check. They did the financial. They did uh made what her insurance would pay and what she would have to pay, and they
Mm-hmm.
did it all. So
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure if they had a RSO, pretty sure they done a background check to see,
but see, I'm curious about that now.
but Pennsylvania, I don't know. I don't know how they do their or Philly or wherever it's at.
I wonder who I know. I don't know anybody in Pennsylvania though. That's the thing.
I mean, I do have a friend of mine, but I don't talk to him anymore. His mother's in a nursing home, and they live in Pennsylvania. I don't know the name of the one she's in.
Hmm. Well, I would think if it's one facility has to do it in a state, then all of the facilities have to do it in a state.
Yeah,
I'm, I don't know anybody. I don't think we even have anybody in the chat that's from Pennsylvania. See, they didn't do it with my grandmother, but it's Texas. Shit, now I'm curious.
I guess certain states have different different
Different
ways of
rules.
doing it. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I think everything that happened. It started at the job. That's just I don't know when I y'all like I said I was all over Google Maps today. The arboretum is weird,
See,
but
I had to do. I think it has to do with before her getting the job.
you think?
Yeah,
So have they said if she had a job before this one? Because I know she was in college.
it
Did
could
she
have
have
been
the?
somebody from college. Just saying.
Okay, true.
Because did they actually say how long this person was harassing her?
Apparently, it just started because she had just told her mom about it like a few days before she went missing. That someone was calling her phone and harassing her.
Let's see, it could have been somebody she went to school with. It could have been somebody that she knows, or it could be somebody from the job. We don't know.
Right. Okay. Let me, because I don't want to be driving around on maps and getting people sick and shit.
And until they put out more information, we're probably not going to know.
Yeah, I really wish they would come out with more information. Hold on just a second. Alan, how are you? Could be someone from her social media. True.
Yeah, could be that.
But if they're calling her actual phone, then it's got to be somebody that was able to get her number. I'm Tara. Oh, Alan, Tara, I'm sorry. I was just going by the name that you're in here under. I don't think it was someone from work. Vapor, why do you think that? I'm using my friend's cell phone. Well, Tara, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Uncle Google says background checks aren't typical for patients, but it varies by state. Vapor, apparently she just started working there 2 weeks before she went missing. Okay. What the fuck was that? Oh. There you go. I didn't forget what the hell I was doing. This is what we need. Oh, hold on. I got you. Oh, see, there was a very strange comment to a video about this case yesterday. Tara, was it on YouTube, TikTok, or that? Who at work would have access to her personal information? Administration, HR department. Uh, is on YouTube. Okay, thank you, Tara. Um, Anybody that she had to go in and do an interview with, because on their website you can fill out information for a job that they have available that you're interested in, but you still have to go in for the interview, or you would talk to someone over the phone for the interview. You would still have to give your phone number to your job in case they need you to come in and cover someone's shift or anything like that.
Exactly.
Tara, what gal starting a YouTube channel? All right, mods. Um, I'm gonna be looking at StreamYard, so y'all just watch the chat. She tries on a sundress, sunglass. No, Tara, I don't know who you're talking about.
Okay.
Trying to see if I can find anything.
Tara, are you talking about Kada was starting? I'm so confused. So was it Kada that was starting a YouTube channel? Is that what you're saying? Okay, they're talking about Kada. Okay, no, I did not know that she was trying to start YouTube. Okay, let me get back to map, y'all. Oh shit, hold on. 2 seconds, y'all, because I gotta make sure that no information, no locations can be seen over here. I was gonna do that before I pulled the shit up, and then got. Okay, let's see. Let me collapse this shit. This is the little pull-in spot right here that I was talking about. It's like a little small driveway.
Yeah.
Somebody could have just pulled in there. There's the door I was talking about though, right there. It's just kind of tucked away on the side.
Right.
You know, if somebody lured her out this door,
Good possibility.
or is this a door that employees go out of a lot during their shift, and someone knew that they could have been sitting over here, sitting on the steps, whatever, waiting on her. And then I was trying to see over here, but y'all, they got too many flipping trees and bushes and shit, and I can't see nothing over here. But I was trying to see that. I don't think there's a door there. I don't know. We're just gonna go driving around, y'all.
What is that? A house?
It's
Or is that part
looks
of the
like
facility?
no. This is part of the facility. This is where I didn't realize how big this place was. Oh, y'all, please don't get car sick.
That's why I'm not staring at it.
Let me see what happens every time. Somebody's gonna start screaming that they're getting car sick. Okay, this right here. I thought this was all it was. Kelly P, how are you? See something electric. But it's much larger than that. Now I gotta get because I want to show y'all this and I want to see what y'all see. See, I can't. Right there, above this window. Do y'all see that little thingy up there? It's like inside the little box now. Do y'all see that?
Yeah.
Does that look like a camera to y'all?
That little light thing?
Is that a light right here?
You talk about the top right there. Yeah.
Yeah,
Looks,
right where my
it
little
looks
white box is.
yeah, it looks like it could be a camera.
Okay, yeah, baby. Hold on. Let me grab the link for you.
It looks like it could be a camera.
See, I
I,
couldn't tell. That's what King also said, that it looks like a camera, but I can't zoom in on it any more than that to
well,
tell.
I'm zoomed in on it, and it does look like a camera.
Okay. But see, I thought maybe that was a camera, and it's over because there's a door right here. I was
Right.
thinking that this was the main entrance. This is not the main entrance. The main entrance is
It's
back here.
all the way down there.
Yeah, there's the main entrance right there. So
Now
this go to what?
can you go in there?
This is as far as I can go. Hang out, Vapor. We're trying to figure this
Yep.
shit out. This is as far as I
All
can go.
right. Now they possibly could have cameras in them lights.
These on the side of the pillars.
Yeah, because
I mean, it would make sense.
I do know they make cameras that will go inside the lights, and that little vent thing over that window.
Good Lord, Vapor.
What's that?
Who made that noise?
Not me.
Just my son saying that he wants to take the dog out now. As soon as I get on here,
Do you
Yeah.
see? Do you see that vent over that window?
This one up here?
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
That possibly could have a camera.
I just don't understand not having cameras pointing at a parking lot where your employees park their car.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't know.
And the people who live here can go outside and sit on the porch, but they have no camera.
Yeah.
Which I do understand that more than likely, if it's someone who needs assistance with being outside, that they're going to
Mhm.
have someone, hopefully, with them that works there, or maybe a family member or something like that. But there's still always that chance that they could walk out the door.
base car.
Okay,
Hey,
what is it? What is it that you were wanted to
well,
say
what I
that
was
you didn't want
saying
to type
about
out?
who might have her personal information, and you said HR and all that, and I'm like,
Mhm.
well, okay, that's all fine, but I mean, she's been there. If somebody there didn't like her, or wanted to harass her, why wouldn't they just make her quit or something like that? I mean, to take somebody and kidnap them or kill them or whatever that's made her disappear, it seems a little far fetched for somebody that works there. You know what I mean? I mean, it seems like it'd be. I mean, and how many guys work there? Do we know? We don't know that, do we?
Uh-uh.
No.
I'm guaranteeing though there are some guy nurses that work there though. I'm
Oh
sure.
yeah,
Oh, there's probably the
nurses,
physical.
orders.
They have physical therapists. They have occupational. They have speech therapy. More than likely, there are guys that's in the physical therapy department.
Right. So I mean, for her to be there that short of a amount of time, I don't think it's anybody that's there. I really just don't.
Okay, so let me counter that thought.
Okay.
What if what if it's someone that worked there that she already knew that she did not
Hmm.
get along with? They did stuff, started harassing her, thinking maybe she would leave,
Right.
quit, or whatever, or that she would, because she worked an overnight shift, would change shifts or
Yeah.
something like that. They end up getting into, you know how some people are whenever they get mad at someone else. They will
Hmm.
go to the end of the earth to do something to that person to hurt them.
Yeah, but in this short of an amount of time, this is a very short period of time for her to be there.
You do
I mean, she
understand who
might
you're
have.
talking to, right? I can go in a dollar store
Yeah,
right now and be into it with somebody.
I know, but to the point where, like, let's literally. I mean, yeah, I understand. It's easy to get into it with somebody you don't know and want to smash their face. But I mean, how many people are that much of a lunatic that they're like, okay, I'm just gonna kill this person. Fuck it.
The way the world is today, wouldn't put
Well,
it
that's
past.
true. Then you ought to be looking for somebody that's between the ages of 18 and 28.
Have you not been listening to the true crime cases we've been doing?
Yeah, I'm just saying. I mean,
Okay,
it's
here's another thought. She supposedly has this guy, and I'm not going to say boyfriend or nothing like that because we cannot confirm if it was a boyfriend.
Mhm. Right.
But what if she is seeing this guy and because guys are asses, we know that. Um, and
No,
he
it's not
has,
gender specific.
well, we in this situation, we're going to go gender specific.
Okay.
All right. So he's, let's say, talking to Kada,
Hmm.
but he also has another girl.
Not surprising.
Okay. The other girl, they know about each other. And I'm not saying this is true, y'all. I'm just running through
Right.
scenarios here. The girls find out about each other and they end up, maybe Kada didn't know this other person worked there.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying? And then when she starts working there, it causes an issue. Things happen.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm crackling.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't hear it.
That's what Chrissy's saying. Um,
Doesn't sound like it to me, but
there's a lot of different scenarios of what could have happened just within the facility and the people
yeah.
that she worked with.
Well,
Can we see behind this building?
yeah. Okay, hang on a second. I gotta run the dog out. I'll be back in a few minutes. If you want to take me down, I can come back up, or I can just mute.
You can just mute and I'll leave you up here.
All right.
Okay, so um, this is the back of it. Back here, there's like a courtyard,
Mm-hmm.
and they have like a big deck on the back of the building with tables and stuff like that. And I'm gonna pull up their website here in a minute and go through the pictures because the website shows all of that.
Okay.
And you'll see in the photos that they have on their website, there's absolutely no camera anywhere inside.
Yeah, I have a hard time understanding why they don't have no damn cameras.
It makes absolutely no sense. And King, I agree with you. There's some, I mean, ruthless men too, but you have two women fighting over a man.
Exactly.
It's gonna get wild.
Yeah. Quick.
Mustang, how are you? Sally Mae and her cheeses. Okay. So yeah, that's the back part of it. See that van right there?
Yeah.
This one,
Yeah.
that's parked in the little pull-in spot that's by that door that I
Yeah, I
was
can
talking
see
about on the side. That's the reason why I went to that area to begin with on Street View.
Right.
But we're still crackling. Me and Betty Joe both. What the hell?
Why not? What I do?
Oh shit. Hold on. I'm messing with my headset. It's fucking my volume up. No, Metamom, it's not crackling for us. I can hear her just fine.
Yeah, I can hear Scarlett this one.
Oh, shit. Okay, hold on just a second. Let me leave out of StreamYard and I'll come right back in. Hold on.
Hello, everybody.
Okay,
Am I
better?
still crackling?
It's weird how we can't hear each other doing it, but they can hear us. See if you can hear it?
Bubbles is bad. No, I'm just kidding.
Get a check. Hey, just on. How are you?
Kelly asked how she was. I said she's bad. No, I'm just kidding. No, she's doing okay, Kelly. She's her old rambunctious self.
Just Don, you enjoy them grandbabies.
Yes, because they grow up so fast.
I wouldn't know.
At 5 years old, they become mousy.
Well, trust me, at 22, they're still mouthy. Y'all saw the conversation between me and my child earlier that I posted in the Discord with her damn attitude.
Yeah, I laughed at it.
I guess this stuff.
That's the kind of conversation me and my daughter has.
Yeah, it's just rushing me and shit. Ask me a question and expect me to answer it right then.
I know, right? God forbid if you don't answer right then.
But let me have to blow her phone up for 45 minutes to get her to answer me back.
Mm-hmm.
And she's busy. Okay, Betty Joe is breaking up now. It may be something to do with StreamYard.
You want me to go out and come back in?
Yeah, just leave the studio all the way and then come back in. It's Kada's age. I left work early to be the boyfriend. Maybe that's what happened. The tarot detective. I mean, it's a possibility, but why hasn't she came back? She went missing. It's 10 days now. She went missing on October the 4th. Her phone has been shut off since then. There's no social media activity. Okay, Betty Joe. Like, there's absolutely no sign of her.
Okay, thanks. Sorry.
Damn, that was hell. Hold on, I gotta put you down.
Hey, what Betty Joe though?
She had to leave out of studio and then come back in. Because I had to do the same thing. They're saying that we're crackling.
Not crackling.
Oh yeah.
But we can't hear each other doing it.
No.
But everyone in the chat can hear it.
Right.
There's a buzz. That could be my air.
Yeah, that's your air. Everybody hears that.
Yeah.
StreamYard has been
Oh, my problem, Kelly.
had trouble with
I just got here.
their chat because I've seen people complain about chat glitching.
Hang on.
Wait. Drop the paper, tell him to come back. Why?
He's vindictive.
King's the one telling me to do
I
it,
know.
though.
Hang on, I'll come back.
Okay. I usually never have to question what King is saying. That's the thing. Okay, now see, when he left, he's still sitting backstage for some reason. Okay, there you go.
I don't know. I don't hear none of us crackling, so.
I don't either. Wait, why am I hearing?
What are we hearing?
Hold on. What the fuck? Do y'all not hear that?
No, what are we hearing?
Okay, I can hear everything that was just said in the last 5 minutes just played back in my ear.
I didn't hear anything. I don't hear no echoes. I don't hear no crackling.
Yeah, I
don't even hear your air.
Never mind. I know what it was. Christy sent me a thing, and I didn't know the dang thing plays. That's what I was hearing. Dear Jesus.
Christy did it.
I was trying to click on it because I thought it was a screenshot, so I could bring it up bigger where I could see it.
Christy did it.
And it was a fucking clip. Thank you, Christy. I thought I was going crazy there for a second. Well, and I didn't hear any crackling on it because I couldn't figure out where it was coming from.
I'll be right back.
Okay. It was fun blaming him. It's weird though how us on panel can't hear it.
No.
And usually we can hear everything.
I'm surprised you guys don't hear the TV in the other room.
I can hear it playing.
Yeah, it's UFC stuff. Let me see if I can find the remote and turn it off.
Yeah, because I'm not going to get a copyright shit, am I?
No. Well, I mean, YouTube is a bunch of pricks, so you never know.
Well, of course they are. Why do I keep hearing... Jesus. See, the crackle goes in and out. The other sound is constant. Okay, so Tara, you're probably hearing my air conditioner because it's always on when I'm live. And yes, I do have a fan going also, and they're both right beside of me. So that's probably what you're hearing. Now, the crackling part, I don't know about. I mean, King, we gotta blame somebody, right?
Yeah, I found it, Kelly.
What you finding?
I know where my shit is.
Wait, he probably. Oh, the remote. Scarlett can't say shit about somebody losing a remote, I can tell you. Still crackling?
I do know people were having problems with StreamYard.
Yeah, I went into the experts today. He did a midday live.
Oh,
he
that's the problem.
covering Trump stuff. And he couldn't see the chat. We couldn't hear anything that was going on. And it was all StreamYard. So I don't know if that's my problem, but I'm not going to pay $45 a damn month if they can't get their shit right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like since they've raised that price over a year ago, they've done nothing but screw everything up.
Yeah, because whenever I logged into it tonight to schedule the live, I had like 3 or 4 notifications that popped up, and that little box thing that comes up that it's all new features.
Yeah, they've been doing updates.
Well, they need to stop.
And
Yeah.
when they're doing it, see, when they're doing the updates, they're screwing with everybody's StreamYard, and it's glitching, and the chat will go away and come back.
Yeah, they should have did everything that they needed to do and left it at the $25 a month. Got everything fixed, worked out all the kinks and all this and that, and then if they wanted to raise it to the 45, then do it at that point.
Yeah, once they have everything fixed.
Right, not raise it up
Yeah.
and then start rolling out these features over months at a time, and it's just
And they're not working right.
seriously, they need to stop it.
Now, are you doing a live on this channel Thursday night,
Thursday, yes.
or your other channel?
No, I'll be on this one Thursday.
Oh, okay.
So I will be over here during the week. Saturday night will be the second channel, and then Sunday I will probably continue taking my Sunday nights off. The only reason why I went live this past Sunday is because I didn't go live Saturday.
Right.
And so I still need to work on that other channel, get it built up and everything. So yeah, but like I said, 6:30 Central Time is when I'm going live Thursday.
Yeah, I know.
So y'all don't forget that. Y'all just better not forget what Thursday is. Oh, wait, what?
What? So this place you worked at,
Uh-huh.
you said you've been all around the area today, and what did you say you have? Is this like I'm not familiar with the area at all. So is it in like a park or some kind of?
Oh,
Because you said
no, the Arboretum is the park. That's where they were searching at.
oh
Yeah,
how far is that from the place you worked at?
well, they got a tip about the park.
I've got, because that's
Well,
what.
supposedly a tip.
Give me a second, I gotta go. Because I did, when me and King was talking about it earlier, trying to figure out the distance between where she worked and the house that was searched.
The
Was
Kelly
14
assisted
miles.
living.
It's in Pennsylvania, Kelly, in Philly. Okay, so between where she works at and the house that was searched, it's 14 miles, 12 to 15 miles, depending on the direction that you go. But in between those two is where the Arboretum is. That is only 3 miles from where she works.
Right. It's 3 miles to the park.
Yes.
Right, but I mean,
Well,
what kind of driving is this? Because I mean, 50 minutes. Well, if you're talking 15
Yeah, but
miles to work, that's. I mean, if it's I don't know what the traffic situation is in
depends on what-
Philadelphia, but
that's what I was going to ask. What part of Philadelphia is it in?
Well, whenever I mapped it, the directions, it's one of there's 3 different directions that you can go. One of them is 12.4 miles, a 42-minute drive. One is 14.6 miles, a 40-minute drive, and then the other one is 15.7 miles, but a 43-minute drive. So this is going through the city.
Through the city of Philadelphia.
Yes.
Okay, so, all right. That's another question. Is it anywhere around the Link or the Citizen Ballpark?
Citizens Bank ball.
Well, you know what I mean.
I did. That's why I corrected.
And then did.
Okay. Are you talking about the Arboretum?
No, the
The facility?
Her driving path. Oh.
Let me pin this real quick. Okay. Now, what is it? Which ballpark?
It's the link is the Philadelphia Eagles stadium, and the Citizen Bank ballpark is the Philly stadium. I'm trying to get a general idea if it's somewhere close to that, because I've been to the ballpark. I haven't been to the Eagles stadium, but
Okay, so Citizens Bank Ballpark, right?
yeah.
Hold on. Oh no, that's
Far away.
As far as
yeah, that's like 19. The longest route is 19.5 miles.
okay. So
Okay.
it's close. So it's in Philadelphia, but it's not as close to the stadiums.
Right. What was the other ballpark?
Lincoln Financial Field.
Oh dear Jesus, that did not spell Lincoln. Okay, so it's going to be down there close to the other ball field, right?
Yeah, pretty much. They're not far apart.
Okay, yeah, it's like a little over 30-minute drive.
Yeah. Okay, so it's not. It's in Philadelphia, but it's not close to that. So
Hold on, let me just do this. That way y'all can get a general idea. Okay, up here at the top is where she works at. Down here at the
right.
bottom is the ball fields.
Okay, yeah. I bet you I've been by that place that she's worked at so many times.
Mm-hmm. Okay, for those that are still here in the crackling, King is saying to leave out of YouTube and then come back in and see if that helps.
Yeah. But
the Arboretum, the Albury Arboretum, where they searched at, it's only 3 miles from where she works at.
right.
And hold on. Let me just do it like this. I'm going to flip this, get rid of that. I'm just going to do this. Wait, what? King. Today when we were mapping this, I didn't do it from her place of work to the park, did I? This route don't look right. We don't do it. I don't think I did. That's why it doesn't look familiar. Okay, so up right here where my mouse is, that's where she works at. This little where it squiggles right here, that's the main entrance into the Arboretum. And then am I talking? It's Sally Mae problem. Y'all know this already. There's that Cope house that I was talking about. But these houses right here are not, they're not part of the park. But you have to go through the park to get to these houses. And it literally dead ends right there. And none of those big, beautiful houses have cameras on them. Which is weird.
Yeah. Especially because these big, nice houses, and probably a lot of your. I don't even know. I don't know. Because, this don't make no sense that place.
It doesn't. Okay, there's the Cope house that I was talking about, but I'm gonna come back to it in just a second. But I'm gonna go down this little bitty road, and I'm not gonna go all the way down it and show these people's houses and all this and that. But this right here, this is the only camera that I was able to find right here on that tree.
Yeah.
In the entire park. None of the entrances have cameras at them that I could find. And That's the only one.
That's crazy.
And it's,
What the hell's that camera gonna find?
well, it just points at the road, but
What
I
I'm saying?
mean, that road goes to a dead end.
Yeah. So you're gonna see a car, yeah, but it's not gonna go nowhere because it's a dead end.
Yeah. And this house here is the Francis Cope house, which I have not looked up any information on this house or why it's so significant. But you would think that this house would have cameras on it.
Yeah, you would. It's a nice house.
Yeah, it's huge. All the way around here. None of their buildings back here have cameras on them. And I know that they do weddings here
Right.
as well, but still, you would think that there would be cameras somewhere.
Yeah.
Christy, did it work when you went out? I know one thing YouTube needs to do. They need to put their damn layout back the way it was. Okay, good. I don't like this.
I gave up trying to
You gave up what?
figure out how to make a live or do a live. I don't know all this new stuff they got going on.
Well, YouTube Studio changes layout when you're live. It doesn't look the same. And now I had to figure out where to go in order to get to where I can see how many people are in here on YouTube, how many likes I have, and all that. And I don't like that I have to keep pushing a bunch of damn buttons just to get to where I need to go, because y'all know I don't do well with pushing buttons. So.
No, me, I would try to do a live or something and knock myself off and never be able to come back.
Well, I have to watch myself because in StreamYard wouldn't change all the buttons. I need them to put the damn words back on there. Take the pictures off because all the pictures look the same.
I don't
like it. Leave the shit alone the way you had it and just stop messing with stuff.
Yeah. Don't fix something that ain't broke.
Well, apparently they think it's broke every few months and got to change it.
I get it. They want to try to keep up with technology. But damn, when you got people that just learn how to do it the way you had it, and then they got to relearn how to.
But the thing is, though, it's been that way for 3 years.
Yeah.
Like, just leave me alone and let me have it the way it was.
Exactly. Leave it the hell alone.
Here's what they had to make it so where youngins could. Chrissy, I don't look. There's 2 buttons down here. One is to grab a link to put in chat for people to come on panel. The other one is to share your screen. They both have a plus sign on them.
Okay. Let me tell you something with these kids. Some of these kids are more tech savvy than the rest of us.
Yeah.
They can try to make it to where kids can't get on it, but they're going to get on it.
No.
Because some of them are smarter than we are.
They just need to leave it alone. Jesus, I cannot type title. I'm so exhausted. Chrissy, I know it's true. They just need to leave the shit alone. Changing all the damn shit. Okay. What was it? Oh, I wanted to show the advantage. Hold on now. I wanted to show this just so y'all could understand what I was talking about with how the with this. See what I'm saying?
What are you saying?
I I had something pulled up here and I clicked the wrong flipping button and it took it away. Okay, now. You son of a bitch. Okay, can y'all see this now? Why will it not move? Do y'all see all the green? All the green is the park.
Right.
The Albury Arboretum where they went and searched. 55 acres total in this park. Down here at the bottom is the main entrance, which goes up to the house that I just showed y'all.
Right.
And then this little, see, and I can't, this little road right here, that's where it cuts off the park and goes to all these houses. But in order to get to the houses, you got to go through the park. There's no other way into them. So I'm wondering if they think that something is up with this park, if it doesn't have something to do with those houses.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It was just a thought that crossed my mind. Y'all know how my mind wanders about shit.
It's a good possibility.
Oh my god. I'm so used to doing screenshots up here, y'all. Oh, my vape since I've been on here. And then see, there's these houses up here, but you can get to them from a main road up here. For whatever reason, though, you got to go through the park to get to just those few houses.
Somebody didn't get the asking price for their property, apparently. They just said, "Fuck it, we're going to build the park around you. You can figure out how to get in and out."
Yeah, but how long has this park been there, though?
I don't know. How long?
Google
I
it.
have no idea. There should be an established date on it, right?
Could be. And that's a good possibility, what Vapor said. They wanted to buy them house.
Either that or part of the park was there and the houses weren't part of it at that point, but then they bought the land that went around the back of them and they said, "We're not selling our shit. You ain't giving us enough money."
Okay. The Albury Arboretum was formally established in 1916 when the Koch family preserved the 55 acres as a public park to ensure it continued use for public enjoyment and education. Although the land dates back to 1852 when Henry Koch purchased the property and the landscape was developed in the English landscape tradition with advice from William Saunders.
Well, do you have an address for those houses that are in there? Because if you take that address and go to Zillow, I bet it gives you a summary of why.
I don't have to go to Zillow. I can just go to the property search for Philadelphia County.
Yeah, but it's not going to tell you why they're surrounded by the park.
That's a lot of work, Vapor.
Huh?
That's a lot of work.
Oh, it's just Zillow.
What the fuck is my Google Maps set up? Hold on. I swear, sometimes you do shit just on purpose, don't you?
He does.
He really does. But that one does not show.
Well, if you don't want the information, then don't go look it up.
No, I'm gonna look it up if I can find the flipping address.
I bet you don't.
I don't what? Don't do it, or I don't find the address.
What do you want? I dare you to look that up.
Dude, don't play with me.
Now you know she's going to do it.
No, I'm curious how much the houses are worth. Honestly.
Well, I could have went to Philadelphia County property search and got you the worth of it.
I want to know why they enclosed them in the park.
Tell him, Sally.
Well, okay.
I can't see the chat, so that's not fair. You can't recruit people on the outside.
Okay, but hold on. You can look that up by just looking up the date the house was built.
Could. Doesn't mean the
Which
property.
ones? I done been to the Philadelphia County Property Search website today. Me and King went over this.
Yeah, you didn't go to Zillow though.
Yeah, but I'm saying you can see what year the houses were built, whether
Yes,
they were built before the
could.
park or after the park.
King, we're investors.
Well, hell, if I'm an investor, where the hell's my money at?
That's what I'm saying. But she put we're investors with 2 investigator emojis. Okay, hold on. Let me go back to the
I want my cut.
Now,
What I'm
see,
saying.
that's a reason to kill somebody over.
Well, no, it's not.
Depends on what the cut is.
Not enough money in the world.
Oh, sure there is.
Let me put in the address. What is it? On the road. King, why are you blaming Siri for it? See, that's what you get for having an iPhone.
No.
Yes. Y'all are gonna learn about them iPhones, and then y'all gonna come back and be like, "Damn, Scarlett was right."
No. Nope.
What you
No
blame
way in
Siri
hell.
for?
There is no way in hell.
Okay, y'all will see.
Especially
What
the new
in-
iPhone comes in orange. Fucking awesome.
Oh, the 17. I don't like how the
And
back of
there's
it looks, though.
And there's a 2 terabyte version. I know Summer's gonna fall out of bed to go get that one because she needs as much memory as she can get.
Well,
Hey, them screenshots.
I know.
Okay, I have over 3,000 on my phone.
Not the screenshots. It's the screen
Records.
capture, screen records. Yes.
Okay. Look, people who want to make sure that they have receipts need the extra space. That's just how we
I
are.
know.
Courtney, yes, Team Android, exactly.
Team hemorrhoids, more like it. That thing's a pain in the ass.
Whatever.
Well, I don't have like $1,500 to go get that phone.
It doesn't matter. They're Android iPhones. They're still comparable in the same price range. It's just a matter, I guess, of what you are used to
I
using.
have an iPhone, but mine's the 11.
Well, I've had every one of the iPhones.
Because I'm poor, okay?
It's got nothing to do with that. If you're used to using an iPhone, then you're used to using an iPhone.
Oh, yeah. I've had an iPhone ever since I've had a phone.
Okay, one of those houses on that on that road,
Right.
that's outside of the park.
Right.
It was assessed at $886,000.
Okay.
It sold December the 5th of 2019 for $560,000.
Okay. What year was it built?
Oh, damn. Okay, hold on.
I'd have to see the house to even take a guess.
Let's see. I can see all the way back to 2015. 2015, the market value was only $440,000, and that's not the sale. Hold on, and it's only had 2 owners that it's showing on here.
I don't know.
Oh, it was built in 1875.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, see, it was there before the park was even thought of.
Yeah, well, so estimated 1875. So when did I say the park was done? So the land dates back to 1852.
Right.
At this point, King, it's just a big, fat, gray, big bear squirrel.
But the park itself wasn't. It was just land at
Night.
8.
Yeah, the park was established in 1960.
Right. So the
So
house.
the house, yeah, the house was there
Right.
before
Before.
the park was. Yeah.
Right.
Probably nice of the city to build them a nice, big, beautiful front yard.
Okay, why is this not? This one here was built in 1925. That's also on that road. In 1875. Most of them are 1800s, early 1900s.
So all them houses were there before the park was even established.
Yes.
Yeah.
Courtney, have a wonderful night. So yeah, the houses were there before the park. The land was there. The land was owned by the Coate family, but the
I don't know
park.
exactly. She wanted. She went. I don't know how she got to the park because somebody called in a tip or something with the park. Is that
Apparently,
how we
it
got on
was,
the park?
I guess, some type of tip.
Well, I heard that it was a tip, but I also heard because they searched that house on Thursday, October the
Yeah.
9th, and
Yeah.
then the next day they went out to the park. And
Yeah.
somehow, I don't know if a tip came in to go search the house and then they found something at the house that led them to the park, but apparently there was some type of evidence that they found that they ended up at the park.
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah. So, but they're not giving out all of that information. So at this point, it's just anybody's guess
Mm-hmm.
in trying to piece together everything. Okay, let me get this shit off the screen. Y'all back up.
I don't know. New.
I don't. The whole damn case is just weird.
How long she been missing now? The 4th?
Since October the 4th,
Yeah, it's been since 4th. And today, right now, it's 15th.
yeah, still the 14th here.
Yeah.
2 weeks, almost. No, 10, 11 days, whatever.
10
Yeah.
days. 10 days as well, 11 days. Because it'll be the 15th. So it'll be 11 days.
Okay, there was something else I was wanting to show y'all, and I don't remember now. Let me see if I can find what it was. Okay, we showed that, so I'm just gonna get rid of this map. I don't need Google Maps anymore. I'm tired of looking at it today. Oh, this is what it was. I was talking about Legacy earlier. Um, even though she's on vacation, it's still putting stuff out, putting
Right.
information out. So she said this is a timeline of events, the disappearance of Kada Scott. Chrissy, are you still in here? If you are, can you go to Twitter and grab Legacy's link and post it for me, please? Because if you're not following her, you need to be. She's actually been on panel once or twice before when we were talking about the teacher that had went missing in Texas, and they later found her. They had found her car on the side of the road. I forgot what the teacher's name was, but anyway, um, she's always putting stuff out. So anyway, she says, someone knows something. We need everyone's help to bring Kada Scott home. So the timeline is on Saturday, October the 4th, that evening, Kada possibly had dinner with friends before work. Thank you, Christy. Right, so initially the job told her mom that she worked her full shift from 10 to 6 a.m. Now they're saying she didn't. Yeah, somebody is saying that she left before her shift ended. Like she left in the middle of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that evening she possibly went and had dinner with her friends. At 9:25, she returned home, borrowed her mom's car, left for her 10 p.m. work shift, which was scheduled to end at 6 a.m. 10:30, according to the workplace, Kada left work early. This was the last confirmed sighting of her. So they're saying that she left 30 minutes after her shift started?
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah. Hold on.
I mean, why go to work if you're going to leave 30 minutes later?
Well, I don't think she left on her own accord.
See, that's the
Was
question.
I wonder if someone showed up there to meet her.
Or to take her.
There's some reason though that she went into the facility and then she and see that's where it kind of ends at because did someone take her out of the facility or did she walk out on her own to go talk to someone outside?
Yeah. Could she have gotten there and then gotten a phone call or whatever? Somebody showing up there or whatever. He walks outside to talk to him, and that's all they wrote.
Right.
Because my thing is, why would you go to work and then leave 30 minutes later?
That doesn't make sense. That's why a lot of people are looking that she's still in the facility. King, I want to know how well they looked the facility
I
over.
mean, it's a building. How hard is it to clear a building?
But it's a huge building with
Uh,
older people living there.
It
With
doesn't matter.
probably, well, you have experience at it, okay, in the type of work that you've done. The cops should also have that same type of training. But
I
we
mean,
know how cops are.
yeah,
Do you see what I'm saying? Did
yeah.
they just run through the facility? Was someone there pushing it, being like the girl on TikTok said, for some reason, someone there is wanting the cops to stay away, and that's the reason why they're saying that she left her shift early?
Yeah.
Someone that doesn't want a lawsuit. That is true as well.
Oh, well, then I guess you get a court order and you tell them we're coming and
I
take
mean, honestly,
people out of their rooms.
what they need to do is they need to take everybody, all of the patients and the residents and everything, and they need to put them all in the same area of the facility.
Mm-hmm.
Um, all the workers need to be in that same area. They need to have people there within law enforcement watching over them to make sure nobody leaves. And they need to go through and search that entire building from top to bottom, every closet, every door, everything,
Yep.
vents and everything, like the
I
whole
mean, if
damn
she's still
thing,
there, it's
attics
going to
and
start
all that.
smelling here pretty soon. If she's in that building, it's not
True,
going to smell good. Very. I mean, it's going to be. It should have already started smelling.
true.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But
I mean, even if she's not, they still need to search it just to see if they find anything.
okay, who's got cops coming to their house?
Oh, some tweaker OD'd.
What
Oh,
happened?
I don't know. I hear
When I
sirens in
left,
one of y'all's backgrounds.
huh?
Betty Joe was asking what happened. I told her I don't know. I just heard sirens going in one of y'all's backgrounds.
Yeah.
Not mine.
The whatever. When I took the dog out, the coroner investigator was here.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh,
My
damn!
son had
I
just
thought you were joking about that.
no. Mm-mm. Nope. I'm like, hey, what are you doing here? She's like, well, like I understand why you are here technically, But
So
you
it's
know,
like right at your house?
it's in the complex.
Oh, okay.
That's crazy.
It's what you get around here every once in a while. My son had texted me, and he's like, because he had went down to the 7-Eleven down here after we walked the dog real quick, and he's like, "Oh, the owner down there says we know who it is," and I'm like, I don't know who it is. I don't know anybody here.
Okay, well, I mean that's a sad situation. I thought you were joking when you said that.
Oh no, no, I wasn't joking. Nope. But I mean, there's all kinds of stuff going on around this town.
Well, I mean,
And
it
since
is
I
Vegas, so
Right, but since I moved over here to the office, it's just been like you're like almost in the middle of everything you could think of is within eyesight.
mhm.
So, yeah, the cops. It's a good
Well,
thing I know a lot of them.
and never a dull moment then, huh?
No, not really. And then of course, there's always something. It's always something. So I just don't pay attention to them. But yeah, it's not like a every week thing that the coroner investigators rolling through though. No, that was new. When I saw her car or her truck, I'm like, well, hey, what are you doing here? But she comes in, does her investigation, and bails. The coroner's office doesn't even pick up bodies.
No, they just come in and
Investigate.
pronounce them deceased, basically.
Yeah, I mean, the coroner doesn't even do that. The coroner doesn't come out for that. It's just the investigator.
Here, the coroner comes out, looks at the body, and's like, "Yep, they're no longer here." Gets back in their vehicle and leaves. That's what they did with my sister-in-law when she had a heart attack. He
Yeah.
literally walked in her house, looked at her laying on her floor in her bedroom, and said, "Yeah, she's dead," and turned around and walked out. There,
Yeah.
5 minutes.
Well, did more than the coroner in Crystal's case.
What?
The coroner in Crystal's case. The one
Crystal.
we did, Crystal Jones.
Oh, okay. I, I thought you were talking about somebody else that we had
He
talked about.
died, so
Yeah, I did see that he did pass away.
yeah. I mean, I think he did go to jail for a couple of weeks,
But
but
didn't he get arrested for like
yeah,
DV or something like that?
yeah. I didn't put that in Discord because it's on video.
It seems like I either seen it there or Jana. I had
Yeah,
seen it where she had posted because she posted a lot on TikTok also regarding
yeah,
Crystal's case. Um, so I could have either seen it there or I could have seen it where you had posted it. But it seems like I remember he did get arrested, but then like it wasn't very long after that he passed away.
yeah. It was like 9 months later
Seems kind
because
of
the only
convenient, huh?
yeah. I mean, that's what I, you know. You got to keep your the sheriff and him and the DA. You got to keep all those people together because that guy should have still never been. I mean, I don't know if he should have been
He
a coroner or not, but I mean, he was
no,
like
he should have.
86, 87 years old.
He should have never been a coroner. How do you say that a woman has female organs when she,
Well, no, it's
you
not
know what
that
I'm
far.
saying?
No,
He,
that was the
but
mistake.
just that he should. He didn't even do an autopsy correctly.
Right, but this coroner wasn't the one that did the autopsy.
So which one died?
The one that was in um,
Arkansas?
West Carroll Parish. No, the one in Arkansas is the one that did the autopsy. The one in
Okay.
West Carroll Parish is the one that went to the house that night and pronounced her dead and assumed
Okay.
that a pee hole was the exit
Yeah.
room.
Okay.
of a watermelon-sized hole on the other side was the entrance.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I still don't believe she took her life.
No, who the hell would? No,
I
nobody.
just-
No, I don't
And,
know anybody that believes it.
and Jana has worked so hard on that case to try to keep Crystal's name out there, and looked at the photos and read reports of her
Mhm.
sister's death, and has been through it, literally talking to everybody, being people bullshitting her, and she still.
She sat through it and took it.
I can tell you she's a better woman than I am, because me and the sheriff over there and the way that he was talking to her,
Yeah, the sheriff and I would have went hunting already.
I I can promise you, he would have never talked to me the way he talked to her
Oh,
at all.
I don't
And
doubt it.
y'all know how I am about a man raising his voice to a woman. Never. I'd have caught a charge sitting right there in his office for the way that he talked to her about her sister who died.
exactly.
It was ridiculous.
I'd have been in jail.
It was very unprofessional. And me being from Louisiana, it's a fucking embarrassment to a point that we have a sheriff that treated a victim's family like that. Even though I'm not in the same parish,
It doesn't matter. You don't
it,
treat
it's still a sheriff in my state
right.
that treated a victim's family like that when all they're trying to do is get answers for what happened.
Well, the problem was she was trying to get answers, and in order to get those answers, he would have had to have.
I mean, I get why she took it. I, I
Right.
I understand that, because she was trying to get the answers that she needed, so she had to keep her cool.
Right.
Um, I couldn't have done it. I'm gonna be honest. I could not have sit there and let him talk to me the way he did her. She is hands down a better woman than I am.
It was 2.5 years ago, Kelly.
Yeah, I don't think Kelly was in here during the time that Jana had came over here and asked if we would talk about Crystal's case.
Yeah, I did we did like a 6-part series on it, 6 videos.
You did, I think, 6 parts, and then I did a couple of lives about it, and then me and was you on
Was it?
panel with me when it was like the 2-year anniversary?
Yeah, that was our final. That was when
Yeah,
we
that
put
was
out
in
the final.
February
Yeah, it was February 9th.
9th.
Right?
Yeah, yep, because that was the last live that I did, and I took off until May. I didn't come back till like May 1st
I
or
mean, I
2nd or
still
something like
have
that.
all of the 6 parts. So
Yeah, it's Kelly. It's if you look into the Crystal McCory Jones case and you follow Jana, and I can get you the links for her social media because I
you're
cannot
gonna be
pronounce
pissed
her
off.
last name. Um, and I'm pretty sure she would send you the paperwork since because she has sent it
Well,
to me and she
most of the
sent it to
paperwork
Vapor
he
and
has on if you go to the Facebook group, most of the paperwork's on there.
that is true. And Christy just posted a thing in Discord about it also, Kelly. You're going to get mad. You're
Oh,
going to
yeah.
get mad at the fact that the autopsy was not done right. Um, there was wrong
Question whether or not it
information.
was done at all.
Well, that is true too. I think it's a very good possibility that he just wrote a bunch of bullshit down on the paper.
Yeah, he did. Because
Well,
he wrote down
no.
weight.
Right. Well, I'm saying, yes, he did write nothing but bullshit down on the paper, but I'm saying without actually doing the autopsy.
Well, that's what I'm
He
saying.
just wrote shit down and didn't actually do it.
Right, because he wrote down weights of organs that she didn't have existing in her body anymore, but he still wrote down that he had taken them out and weighed them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that part got me.
yeah, there was so much inconsistencies that I would have to go back and grab. Wait, do I have my notebook here? Hold on. And Christy just posted her X account and her TikTok account. Hold on, I think I actually have my binder right here that has Christy's stuff in it. Oh, yes, I do. Hold on, because there was like, oh,
I
Jesus.
could put them on like Rumble or something like that. I don't want to put them back on here because that's how, because of those, is why that sheriff got my channels taken down.
Well, can you put them in Discord? And if I make like just a channel for those videos in there,
Yeah, but I don't know if I can put a file that big in there. Because, I mean, I
well, that is true too.
don't remember.
Do you have a Rumble paper?
Yeah, I've never done anything on it. I've just gotten one. I got one a long, long time ago, and I'm like, well, I'll just keep it.
Yeah, I got one too.
But I mean, I could put them on there pretty easily because they probably won't do anything. I don't know. Depends. I mean, I guess maybe when it's a sheriff crying like a little bitch.
Well, Rumble don't do what YouTube does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're not as I don't think they're as strict over there. See, that's like
No.
TikTok. TikTok is sensitive as fuck, like a pansy ass sensitive. Okay, and
Like,
then like you can't even put certain things on TikTok or in a message on there, like a comment,
Nope.
or it won't let you post it. And then you get over here, and there's certain things that you can and cannot say. Rumble, I don't think it's like that. I think you can
No.
I
pretty
don't.
much
I
say
mean,
or do whatever you
I
want.
could probably get away with putting the autopsy photos on Rumble, but I'm not going to do that because Jana has asked me not
Yeah.
to do that.
Well,
So,
yeah,
but those,
don't put those
oh
on.
no, it's always everything that we have done. You, me, King, everybody that worked on that, everybody has always said the same thing. It's going to be up to Jana, you know.
For sure. Which I mean, you and King did way more than I did on that on
No,
all of your
Elsie,
videos.
that there was no Y incision that Jana can remember when she got her dress for the
Yeah,
funeral.
because I remember asking her that when she was
Mm-hmm.
on panel one night. And somebody had asked her about that, and then I asked her if it was there and explained how it should be on her and where it should be, and she was like, "I don't think it was there."
Yeah,
But
and
but you also have to remember, um, she's upset. She just lost her best friend,
Mhm.
and it could have been there, and she just didn't. She didn't pay attention to
I
it.
don't think so because I mean
You don't.
they were um how do I want to say that they were smart enough and
Well,
they're
yeah, to get the
present
pictures.
enough to get the pictures of the
Pictures, yeah,
bruising.
that is true too. Which they tried to say was lividity, and it was not.
It wasn't lividity, but I did find out later after talking to a friend of mine in medical examiner's office that you can bruise a body after death. If it doesn't sound like you can, but you can. It's not, you know, I don't remember
Yeah.
how they explained it to me, but you remember when I sent you that link on YouTube to that guy that does autopsies and stuff, and he does that like whole complete autopsy on unblurred and uncut on YouTube, and I'm like, if this guy can do a whole autopsy on YouTube, why the hell can't I show crime scene photos?
Good
Seems like
question.
seems like I remember
Huh?
that. Do you realize how many links you have sent to me?
Well, I would have kind of thought that would have stuck out.
Did I watch it?
Yeah, because we commented, we talked about it. I'm like, how the hell can he put this on YouTube and I get popped for having a crime scene photo that's not blurred enough?
Seems like I remember it. and you making that statement because wasn't that like right after your last one got taken down.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I mean, the only thing
because
he did different than me is he put, this is for educational purposes.
True, that might have been
well,
what you needed to put on yours just to keep it.
well, no, some idiot probably reported it.
Oh, it was probably the sheriff.
Oh yeah, no, that little
Probably.
bitch.
Okay. So I actually have like 2 pages right here of Crystal's autopsy issues.
Oh,
So
there's many.
yes, uh, some of the information listed on the autopsy report does not match that of Crystal. Crystal's first name is spelled wrong on all of the pages. Her hair color is wrong, says blondish brown when her hair was actually black. Her eye color is listed as hazel. Correct color is brown. Let's see. Okay, so that was like what the Emmy had said about the eyes change colors after death. And I Googled this, and some places claim that this is normal, and some say that it is not normal. Let's see. On page 4, report claims the cervix, uterus, fallopian tubes, ovaries, etc., were unremarkable. Uh,
I'll say.
Wait, what does it say? Crystal has several female surgeries. Her ovaries were removed, amongst other procedures. She, I was trying to write this so that way whenever I got on the live to say it, it sounded respectful instead of just being graphic. But she did not have all the female organs listed above. So how are you going to say that they were unremarkable if she doesn't have them? Autopsy report says cervical, thoracic, and lumbar spine showed no obvious old fractures or other abnormalities. But on February the 11th of 2011, Crystal was involved in a major car accident in Shreveport that left her with a broken back, broken sternum, and multiple broken ribs. That's just 5 things that I had wrote down that was wrong with the autopsy report. I have like 2 pages front and back of things that was wrong with it.
Yeah, and that's just the autopsy report.
Yeah.
I mean, we could track his phone and make him. I can put him at the scene. I mean, we're talking about her husband now
Oh,
for who
son of a
for
bitch.
people that
Keep
don't
going.
know.
Yeah, because we even mapped that. Remember,
Mm-hmm.
I did the whole Google Map thing,
Yeah.
uh, or Google Earth thing, knowing that
Mm-hmm.
me and Google Earth don't get along, but I still did it, mapped it out, put the little pins on there, what time it was that he got there, what time it was that he left, and it
Mm-hmm.
didn't add up.
We had all that because Jana had Crystal's laptop that she had gotten from her that had Tony's phone attached to it, and we knew all of his movements that day.
Yeah, it just
But yet the sheriff's department that he worked for wouldn't pull his phone records to see if he was, if he should be a subject,
a
you know,
suspect.
a
Yeah,
suspect or not. He had that.
sorry, Christy.
He had gone to that first job in the morning, got paid by a check. Okay, and on his way back to town is where he had the 15 to 22 minutes, I believe, that he could have done to her what was done. Oh, and by the way, it was also that 15 to 20 minutes was in the same time frame as her estimated time of death. And
Mhm.
then he left there and says he went, it looked like he went to the police station, his work, but right across the police station is the bank where in his interview he said he went and deposited a check. Unfortunately, because people don't do their investigations in that town, I honestly believe that after he did what he did to Crystal and went and deposited that check, I really believe that check would have had gunshot residue on it.
Yeah,
and obviously that's gone.
Yeah, they didn't. I still think the restaurant that he went to, I don't know why I have that feeling, but there was something about that restaurant. I don't know if there was a girlfriend there or something, and I
Yeah,
forgot
that
what it.
one. I forgot the name of that place that he'd go to lunch or breakfast every morning.
But there was something, and I even whenever I sent y'all the map with all the pins and everything on it, I had mentioned it. There was something about whenever I was watching the time that it was like
Hmm.
he was doing everything before that in a hurry, and then once he got to the restaurant, after
Yep.
he left there, it's like he wasn't in a hurry anymore.
No.
I think that might have been, I can't remember, but it was something that he was doing that stopped once he went there.
Well, he had already, you know, now he needed to slow down and make sure as many people as possible seen him out in public.
Well, yeah, he went to his daughter's school and picked her up, which was
Yeah, why
unusual
take her out of school instead of let her ride the bus like she did every day?
because he didn't want her finding Crystal. That's why.
That's right. Why call and have somebody go check on your wife when you're 15 minutes away?
And tell him where the room is,
Yeah.
where
Yeah,
the
send
bedroom
here.
is.
Let me send a stranger that's never met my wife to the house. Oh, the door's unlocked. Oh, go ahead and go in. My wife doesn't know you. There's no possibility of her shooting you because we only have 5 guns in the house.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
she's not
the
going to be.
bedroom's in the back
Yeah,
there.
the bedroom's in the back, and well, the door's closed. Well, go ahead and walk in there. She might not shoot you if she's alive, but I know she's dead, so it doesn't matter.
That's basically how it played out.
I'm sorry. Tell you, Tony, but your wife. No, you don't need to tell me. I already know.
Okay, you're muffled now.
I said, the guy told him, oh, I'm sorry to tell you, Tony, but your wife is deceased. Well, yeah, I already knew that. She's been dead for 3 hours, but thanks.
And he didn't even act like he was upset over it.
Yeah, he says he hurried home after that, and the drive at a normal speed would have taken 8.5 minutes to get where he was from where he was to home, and it still took him like almost 20.
Yeah.
That's hurrying. I don't know. Well, shit.
According to CSI Miami, there could be some post-mortem lividity with pooling. Okay, so Elsie,
Well,
that is true, but the pictures of her that was taken at the funeral home were actually bruises on her body
yeah,
that Jana and I forgot who else it was that was in there with Jana when they were getting her dressed. Um, but
it
they
was
tried to tell
it
them
was
that it was lividity.
Dean's wife, right? Her sister-in-law.
It it might have been.
Well, the
That
lividity
seems
came into
right.
play because the lividity did get fixed, and that's how, from the lividity from the autopsy photos, is how I proved that somebody staged the crime scene.
But where the thing is though, where the lividity was and then where
Mhm.
the bruises were at, they
No, those were
wasn't. Yeah, it was different
yeah.
areas.
I'm just saying from the lividity proves, if you take the pictures from the autopsy of the lividity on her body
Mhm.
and compare that to the crime scene photos of her laying in the bed, it proves somebody staged her body.
Well, don't you remember whenever I was looking through the pictures, the crime scene photos, somebody had moved her hand between pictures.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't in the same position.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I mean, you can't shoot yourself on that side of the head with that hand. That's why they had to say that the trajectory was the opposite, but it can't be the opposite looking at the bullet holes. The
And
entrance and exit wound are obvious which one is which.
yeah, I mean anybody who's been around firearms
Well, you got a whole
knows
police
that.
department that signed off that the opposite is what was true. You got you've got
Well, they were protecting their own.
I know, and then you have that coroner,
Hmm.
the coroner that got thrown in jail that just died. He went to the crime scene and said, "Oh yeah, that's the way it was." And then you have the one that they sent the body out of state to get an autopsy done. that never happened, but he still signed off and said that the entrance wound and exit wound was this and that. I mean, you got all these people covering for each other.
Yep. And let's not forget about the casing that was not on the table when the crime scene photos were taken, but then somehow the husband found it. How many days later was it?
Oh, I don't know. It was like she died on the 9th. I think he found it on what? I don't know. It was like 10 or
11 days later.
Something like that.
It just happened to be sitting on the table that they took a picture of, and everything on that table had been moved.
Yep.
Elsie, they completely fucked her entire investigation.
Elsie, they didn't fuck it up. They did exactly what they wanted, and then they made everybody else go along with it.
Yep.
It was. So King is saying it was 2 weeks from the time that the crime scene photos were taken till the casing was found on the table.
I promise you, Bubbles' kindergarten class could have figured this out.
There is no way possible, if you look at the crime scene photos of that table, that casing was not on that table.
No.
There's no way that they, and he literally sit there and tried to insult Jana's intelligence.
It's right there, right out in the open.
Yes,
we just missed it.
He tried to force that on Jana, knowing damn good and well it was not on that table. And the thing is, where he was trying to tell her that it was on the table, it's not even where Tony found it at. It was on an entire different portion of the table. So their two stories of where the casing was at didn't even match up. And then he calls and says, "Oh, I found it on the table."
Sure you did. After you put it there, you dumbass.
Yeah, that's exactly what he did. He threw it up on the table. He took a picture of it and was like, "Oh yeah, I was calling to let y'all know I found it." He even made their investigation look dumb.
Well, let's not.
He made them all look dumb.
Half of the crime scene photos were taken with somebody's camera phone. Not a professional photographer like it should be. Some of them were, but
they even, and I think I even brought this up, they kept getting the clock that was on their headboard. For some reason, they had to put that clock in every one of those pictures. Like they were trying to purposely show the time that they were there. And I always thought that was weird, that instead of taking pictures of what they were supposed to, they were angling the camera to where the clock was in the picture also.
Yeah, let's let the dog lay right in the crime scene. Continue to let them roam around there.
Oh yeah, the dog was in one of the crime scene photos, laid up on the bed.
Yeah, I think it might have been 2 or 3, but yeah, I asked Jan, and she's like, "Yeah, that was his name's Rocket." Like, okay.
I mean, why not get the dog out of the house?
Well, that's what I also want to know. You know, when Numbnuts Tony sent his buddy over there to check on Crystal, where was the dog? Was the dog locked in the room with Crystal? Was the dog roaming the house freely? What was going on?
Yeah.
I mean,
my honest opinion, I think Crystal had went and took a shower that morning because she had the doctor's appointment. She got out of the shower. She had already done her hair. Her makeup was done. She was in her robe. She hadn't got dressed yet, and it happened. And that's how she was left.
Let me see. So she's going to go through all that, getting ready, getting hurried, getting dressed and doing all that because she's got to run to a doctor's appointment.
That's what I'm saying.
And then get all that done and go, you know what? Fuck it.
Yeah. Let me just take my life. Yeah. It doesn't make sense.
I call bullshit.
Oh, yeah. We've been calling bullshit on it since Jana. Jana literally came into the chat that night. I'd never seen her before anywhere. She comes in, she's like, "Can y'all please talk about Crystal McCoy Jones' case?" So I went to looking it up when she came in and asked. It's fucking 2 hours away from me where it happened at. I hadn't even heard about it.
Oh,
and
of course.
From that point, we just went to digging into it.
And here's a man that did this to her, and I don't care what
Mhm.
he said. He did it, and he's still walking around free.
Yeah. And he remarried now or something?
Well,
I,
he was re-engaged last I heard, but that was like when we were doing all the stuff last year. So I don't know if he's. I don't know, but I mean, he's
well,
And
if
probably
he
still got.
is, if
and
he,
Jana does have, I know she has one, I know one book out. I want to say another one out.
I think she's got another one out now. I'm not sure.
It seems like I seen that she had put another one, that she had put something on TikTok, or it had to be on TikTok because I don't think she's on X.
she
Is
has
she on?
Facebook.
Yeah, but I'm hardly ever over there. It had to have been on TikTok that I seen it, where she had either she had just finished her second book about the case, or it's already been put out.
Oh, I don't know.
I'll have to go back and find out, uh, and see if I can get the names of the books, because I know for sure she has one out. I want to say two, but I need to
I can
confirm
look
that
into
first.
the Rumble stuff, and then I can just read. I mean, if we want to take a week or whatever and kind of look into her case again, I guess to
I
just go
Go
ahead.
ahead. I might reach out to Jana and just see if she wants to come one night and hang out with us, come up on panel, and just kind of go over where she's at with everything. Because I know that
Well,
there
what
was
I was going to
something
say
that
is,
passed also in Louisiana. That has to
oh
do with
yeah, there
this.
was. Yeah, I don't remember exactly. I read it last week or whatever. But I could do like each night. I could do a like a what is that? A premiere of the videos, like one a day or whatever, and
Right.
then after the premiere, we could do the live to talk about that with Jana on your channel.
Okay. Yeah, we can
I,
do that.
I still have her number. I haven't texted her for a while.
Yeah, I know school started back and everything, and I know there's been some other things that she's had to deal with her kids and stuff. So, but
Yeah, maybe.
I do need to reach out to her and
Yeah, maybe
and
we do one a
set up a
week
date.
because you guys, she might be really busy. Instead of doing one a day, we could just do like one a week or something.
Yeah, that might be better for her because, like I said, she's a teacher, so she's at school 5 days a week. It may be easier for her
Yeah.
maybe on
And
the weekends. Because her girls play softball
thought so.
also, so
Yeah.
uh, we got to think about that too. So I'll reach out to her tomorrow
Okay.
and just see if we can maybe schedule for something like the first time 2 weeks out, just to give her enough time to uh, see where her schedule's at,
Yeah.
and kind of go
Just
from
whatever
there.
works for her.
Yeah, because I don't know what else she's got going on as far as with the case and things that she's doing. If there's anything that she's waiting to hear back on, so I'll have to find all that out. I'll reach out to her tomorrow. Somebody remind me because y'all know I'll forget. Uh, I'll reach out to her tomorrow, find out if we can try to set something up for like 2 weeks out, maybe the 1st of November, and see if we can get her up here and just kind of go over everything that's happened since we last talked to her, because it's been a while since I've talked to her.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember. Maybe a month or maybe 2 months since I've talked to her.
Yeah, I mean, the only time that like I've actually, and it's really not even talking to her. I see she posts something on social media. I like it. Maybe leave a comment for her, and then I share it, and that's about as far as it's gotten. As far as talking to her or whatever. So,
Right.
and then the lady, I don't know if y'all remember her, the lady that was from Kitsap County in Washington, I believe it is. Her three kids had went missing. Their dad had taken them, and they ended up finding them in Mexico.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh, I'm gonna reach back out to her also because I would like to know how the kids are doing. And I hadn't talked to her in over a year, and see how the youngest one especially is doing, because she was the one that everybody was so, we were all worried about all three of the kids, but the
Yeah.
baby the most because of her heart condition. She needed that heart medicine. So
Yeah.
uh, I think I'm gonna reach out to her too and just see if she would like to come on panel and just let everybody know how the kids are doing, because it's been what, a year and a half to 2 years now since they were found. And I don't know what the dad, as far as like his sentencing or anything like that, I don't even remember what he got. So I
I
may
don't.
reach out to her too.
I don't remember hearing.
I don't think I did either. I just remember that he was arrested. The girl, was it his girlfriend or his wife? She wasn't arrested, which she should have been. And then the babies were brought back from Mexico.
Oh yeah, didn't she have like four other kids that were traveling with them too? There was like 9 kids or 9 people.
Yeah, it
I
was
think
the
there was
two
like
adults,
7 kids.
the three Madison's, three kids that were missing, and then however many of that woman's kids. I know her mom
She had.
had some of them, and then she had some of them.
Yeah.
So I may do that too, because I would like to get an update on the babies, because last time I talked to her, I think was not this past Christmas, but the Christmas before that.
Hmm.
She had sent me a bunch of pictures and stuff, and I hadn't kept in touch with her since then. So need to do updates on both of those.
I'm
Um,
sure they're doing good.
I hope so. I mean, they seem to be adjusting good to being back home after everything they'd been through, especially little Hazel. You know, she's the one that had the heart problems and needed the heart
Yeah.
medication and wasn't getting it while she was missing, and all that. So, um, yeah, I may do that too. Try to get her and Jana both back on here.
I'll see if well maybe in November with the the Idaho 4 thing. I'll see if Tara wants to come talk
Yes,
because she's changed. She's got a lot that's changed with her.
she looks so good.
She's
She
doing
really,
so good.
she just I'm super fucking proud of her. Honestly,
Oh yeah.
she is not. She does not look the same as when Idaho 4 kicked off.
No,
Completely different.
you wouldn't recognize her.
Now whenever she come up at the to do her victim impact statement,
Yeah.
and the picture that you had sent to me of her, I was just like, oh damn, look how good she looks. And I think I told you to tell her that.
Oh yeah. I told her that everybody here, pulling for her, and everybody's, you know, proud of her for everything she's accomplished so
Oh,
far.
for sure. So I mean, to go through what she went through, and then also trying to deal with what she was dealing with, you know,
Yeah.
she made it through it. So
Yeah. If anybody wasn't gonna make it through it, I would have had to have picked her. You
no, but
know.
she did. She fucking pulled through it, and changed everything, it seems like, and is doing 1,000 times better.
Oh yeah.
You know, and I'm pretty
Yep.
sure Xana is
Oh yeah.
looking down on
Yeah.
that,
I was getting
happy.
ready to say Xana would be so proud of her.
Oh, for sure. Okay, so I've been on here for 2.5 hours, y'all. I not planned on being on here for 2.5 hours.
Oh ho.
So, uh, it's Wednesday now, right?
Yes,
LT, yes, she was. Um,
horribly.
yeah, she was really bad. And then when the murders happened, it probably sent her deeper into it. But what she looked like then, If you looked at her now, you would never have known it. That she was going through that back then. Completely different. Okay, so it is Wednesday morning now, right?
I don't know. Let me look. Yeah, it is for you.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna get down. I didn't even think I'd be up here this long. Sorry about that, but we got
No,
sidetracked.
no, you're good. I'm trying to think if I've got to get up. I probably do have to get up early Thursday morning. I don't in the morning, so my ass is sleeping. Or I'm gonna try to anyway. Um, try is a key word here.
Right.
I will. I will probably be live. Uh, okay, Scott, that's fine. I'll probably go live Wednesday night, but y'all don't forget Thursday. I'm going live at 6:30
Oh
Central
yeah.
Time. Thursday.
So it's like 4:30 my time.
Yes. King, you remember that 4:30 your time.
Be there or you get the chair.
Yeah, tardy slips are not going to count on Scarlett's birthday. I'm just saying. And there's no excuses. I even told my daughter that today. I better see your faces Thursday because I don't even want to hear no motherfucking excuses. That was my exact words to her today.
Okay. If the chair don't work, then you get the noose around the neck.
Oh, we're
Or
going old.
or a switch on your ass.
One or the other.
And you had to go pick your own switch.
And it
Um,
better no flimsy one.
exactly. So, Commander, I got to go live early Thursday because that's my birthday. And Bubbles always sings happy birthday to me every year. But now, because she's in school this year, she has to go to bed early. And because that's a school night, she'll be in bed by 8:30 her time, which is 7:30 my time.
Right.
Um, so, I want it to go live at 6:30, which would be 7:30 Bubbles time, and it would still give her enough time to come up on panel, sing happy birthday, say hi to everybody, and still do what she needs to do before she goes to bed.
Right.
And so, if I go live at 6:30, I'll probably stay on for several hours uh, that night, and then and
You
just
make
hang out
sure
and
that you make
be
sure
the
that
birthday lady.
cartwheel's fully clothed. I don't want any rogue cartwheels from you.
Yes, please. King, yeah, I never sleep. I really don't.
All right, let me jump down so you guys can.
Okay, well
Oh,
have a good night.
you too. I'll talk to you. I'll see about. I don't think I can put that big of a file of those in Discord, but we'll see.
Okay, do you want me to make a channel just for those real quick?
If yep, I mean it doesn't really do any good if I can't. I
Okay,
guess I could put the links. I could put them on Rumble and put the links in there to them though.
okay. Let me do that real quick, just because if not, I'll forget. I'm just gonna do.
I thought we had a Crystal McCory Jones.
I do, but I'm gonna do one just for. Uh, just just for the videos.
Oh, okay.
That way they're not getting mixed up with any articles or anything like that. That because me and Christy are we have this very huge habit of picking something up off of another social media platform and
Mm-hmm.
posting it in there. It may be a video that Jana's posted. It may be an article. It may be uh, some bill that's passed in Louisiana, and we put it over there. But if you put all your links in there too, then they're just going to get lost.
Right.
Okay,
Okay.
so we're going to do Crystal McCoy Jones videos only. That means nobody else is to post in there.
Well, they
That
can
way,
post with their videos.
but I need your videos in that one.
Okay. Well, I gotta upload them
That's
too.
it. That's all, folks.
All right.
All right, I'll talk to you later then.
Okay. See you guys in Discord.
All right.
Good night. All right, I'm gonna jump down.
Okay, well, thank you for coming up.
Yep.
I guess I will talk to you. I'm gonna try to sleep in the morning. I'll have to get up by 9:45, but I'm gonna try to sleep in.
Well, I'm going to bed. I'm not going to Discord because I know that 6 o'clock comes early. So,
Oh, sure. So,
all
all
right,
right, we'll get some sleep. I'll talk to you sometime tomorrow.
all right. Good night.
Have
Good
a
night,
good night.
everybody.
See, I wake up in the morning, look at Discord, and everybody's. King, whenever I come back in there, sometimes at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, there's a whole damn party that's done happened in there. Okay, so I'm about to get off here. Like I said, Wednesday night I'll be back live. We'll try to get Crystal over here. Not Crystal. I'm sorry, Jana. I'll try to get in touch with Madison and see if she wants to come give an update on the kids, uh, and try to do all of that in the month of November at some point. And then, like I said, Thursday we'll have 6:30 Central Time, so it'll be a little bit earlier, but I will stay on longer that night than what I usually do. So I love all of y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming and hanging out. To those who did super chats, thank you so much. It was very nice of you. And I will talk to all of y'all later.